On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Help another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Good morning, Otter gang. What is going on? Bitcoin 14.5, retest of previous lows, rejection. To be expected. You know, they gave you guys a little bit of hopium like we talked about yesterday. And then they dumped it on our ass. What else is new? What is cool today, guys? What is cool today is today is a very special day. A very special day. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's going on, everybody? Otter gang. Let's say good morning to the chat. Why is this a special day? Good morning to all of you. PB Stack, Mike Pensy. Good morning, Al Jr., Mike Knowles, Crypto Rob, Dragonfly, L Jones, V Monitor, and the beautiful Otter fam. Looks like we're getting a little bounce here. Why is today special? Good morning, Otter gang. Good to see you, Adrian, Jason, Shark Vince. Your funeral. Well, that's nice. They have changed the names. I explained it in the thing up top there. Paul Caruso, what's going on, Philly Skulls? Adil, what's going on, guys? Why is today special? Happy birthday, baby Otter. It's my son's 1 year. He's 1 year old. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to baby Otter. Happy birthday to him. Let's go. And I, in tribute to that, I wanted to pull this up. This was the morning. Okay. This is the morning. I'm going live. My wife is sitting there on the little bouncy ball, you know, the exercise balls, and she's like, I've gone into labor. And this is like 2 weeks early, right? This is 2 weeks early. And I'm like, I'm getting up and I'm ready to go live. Like, I'm ready to go live for the gang, right? So I got the stream set up and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, it fully didn't click that she was like legit ready to give birth. I think she was like 8 centimeters when we got to the hospital. So she was ready, right? 6 or 8. This is me in the morning, guys. I think the audio is all good. Wait. No. Let me fix the audio. Let me fix the audio. Yo, what up? I don't know how to say this, but Amy might be in labor. So yeah. How we all doing? Good to see you, gang. How we all doing? Did I just spring this upon you too quickly? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like delusional. Are you drunk? No, I've been up in the morning. Amy's getting contractions every 2 to 3, 4 minutes. So I think I have to go. That's all I have to say. I mean, we're a family channel, and we have to make sure that we're there for our wives. I'm like, can I go and like live stream and trade, or do you need me now? Like I feel useless, but I'm gonna try and be useful. So we may or may not. I don't know. We may be going to the hospital. We'll have to see. The contractions have to be for a certain duration and a certain time interval. So we're gonna see how it goes. I will keep you guys updated in the Discord, but it's I had no clue what I was in for. I don't know to be scared shitless or excited at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sorry we won't be able to do the live.
Such an idiot.
I would say sell.
So
That's all I got to say.
that's
It's like
non-financial advice.
I looked at the charts this morning.
Go into it. Look,
Oh,
I don't
look
want to
too good,
realize
okay?
reality.
Failure to get above these highs, right?
What are we trading at?
I
here?
would expect this to come down to here,
59,000,
56.5.
guys.
Okay? If we do, we do. If
A
we
year
don't,
ago,
oh well.
59,000.
I'm going to have a son. Who cares? So be cautious out there. There's a
I don't drink.
a FOMC talk today or papers. So be aware of that. So you could see that very simply we're coming up, we're getting rejected, okay? We took the long yesterday. Congratulations on those gains.
We're still
that
winning.
was pretty cool. Okay? But I would at least expect, to see something like this, maybe even this. Okay? Patience out there. Family first. I got to go and tend to my wife. I have a responsibility. I'm a married man. So thank you guys so much. God bless you. And I will see you guys in the Discord and maybe later on. Who knows? Maybe we do a late night stream.
Late
But
night
we
stream
might
after my son's born. What an idiot.
might be in the hospital or whatever. So please send your prayers. I would greatly appreciate your prayers and your thoughts for me and Mrs. Otter, and hopefully we can move forward. And thank you guys for being part of my life and part of our lives. It means a lot to me. So take care, and we'll see you guys as soon as possible. All right? Take care. And there you have it, guys. He's won today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of this community and supporting me on this wild journey, man. I think I gotta go. Delusional. Oh, good times. Let's see some ones in the chat for baby Otter. Gang, gang, gang. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. Happy birthday to my son. Forever grateful. Can't believe that's a year, man. $59,000 Bitcoin. We've doubled since then, guys. Shows you, even in a dump like this, we shouldn't even be worried, man. Perspective is king. Perspective is king. So what do we have right now, guys? Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out. Much love. We got that rejection. Guys, it's been brainless, right? It's been brainless. You wait for the confirmation. You get a retest of previous lows, 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 and you get rejected. It's not a rocket science, ship. We've taken longs on the way up, and we've taken shorts on the way down. It's been very, very easy to trade, really. Good risk management. At the end of the day, though, it's volatile. So what does that mean? That means you got to be patient within your positions, okay? That's the hard part. Right now we're rolling over. No support right here. No trade, right? So rolling over right now, looking to come down for the lows. That's it. 786. A little bit of a volume support down here at 786. We'll see if we do get it. But to me right now, this is really a no buy zone. If we're trying to isolate price right now, we're looking at this. Okay, we got golden pocket. We've gone through our golden pocket, so that's invalidated. We've gone through the liquidity of these lows, so that's invalidated. Okay, so fair value gap. I don't trade fair value gaps. That's just me. Maybe that's up to you. If we're looking at volume within this area and we're pulling this across, we can see there is a little bit of a stab here at the 786. Okay, a little bit. So we could get a little bit of support here. Otherwise, we need to push back up and reclaim and go. Downtrending momentum suggests downside here. Okay, sweep of the highs, 3 drives. I mean, this is the playbook. 1, 2, 3. SFP. 1, 2, 3. SFP. 1, 2, 3. Retest of lows. 1, 2, 3. SFP. It's the same playbook over and over and over again. It happened late last night. We were ready. The gang and I were sitting here watching it just hover. And we're like, oh my God, how long is this going to take, right? And it didn't happen until about 11 o'clock, so I was not trading that. But we were ready for it, as per usual. Altcoin's got a nice push. The only thing that looks healthy right now, in my opinion, is Solana and Ethereum. Looking for a pullback here on Ethereum. We'll see if we get it. Not taking this trade. We could easily come back down to our major support level right here if we dump today at 41.87. Solana, same area, 81. Retested these highs. We could easily come back down to this 173 area. Okay, so no trade here yet until we see very clear confirmation of a reversal. And patience. Thank you guys for throwing the ones in the chat for my son. God bless everybody. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. Cluck, cluck, motherfucker. Good to see you. Mr. Pollo's in the chat. I'm allowed to swear when he's here. How you been, my super chicken? How you been, man? God bless you and your family, too. Hopefully you're doing well. So, what do? We wait here. We wait for bottoming structure or we take shorts, right? Retest the previous lows, continuation down. Retest the previous lows, continuation down. It's the same on the shorter term time frames, friends. Look at this. Look at this, okay? Retest to the lows, retest to the lows, retest to the lows, continuation down. That does not mean I'm shorting right now. This is a little bit overextended to my liking, okay? So I'm just going to be patient. The NASDAQ has told us everything over and over again. The NASDAQ has rolled over when Bitcoin's rolled over. It has given us very good kind of ideas along the way here. So this has been very helpful. If you're trading alongside Biddy right now, you can see retest previous highs, roll over. Okay, not looking good right now. All in anticipation for Mr. Jackson in the hole. Okay, gotta love Jerome Powell, man. Too much power, one man. That's my opinion. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. We got 260 people in here. Thank you guys for being here. 70 likes. That's awesome, guys. Very, very grateful for you guys hanging out here, smacking those like buttons, saying good morning. Thank you guys for being here, and it's an amazing day, man. It's a day to be grateful for me. You know, my life flipped upside down when my wife had my son, and you know, I'm forever grateful. So I'm glad to be doing it. I'm glad to be doing this with you guys. Provide for my family, pressing buy and sell. Thank you, Shri Ann. God bless, man. Paul Caruso, good morning. King Beaver and Lord Otter, master of all marsupials, large and small, and of course the gang, freaking gang. Let's go. Paul Caruso. I love it, man. I love the enthusiasm. That's great, man. Albert Radjag, Guck. Alexandra G. OG. She's an OG. Look at that. You can change your @ name, everybody. I've watched some videos, so you can change your @ name. They're trying to roll this over so people can talk to each other in the chat. So you're able to change it. Ando Poncho, Dragonfly. It's for like privacy, and it's so that you can talk to one another in the chat. So you can easily like go at Alex G, and you can be like, where apply for husband application here 666, and then everybody can see it, right? Okay. Sabotage, good morning. Dragonfly Bull Runner Muckin, good morning. Good to see you. Muckin calling the short yesterday. Awesome. Maybe a little bit early, but great job yesterday on the Discord live stream. Golden Child Gear, Daniel, what's going on? Todd, Sharkfins, Exo, Pat, Bulp, Fakir, good morning to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Renan, Dola, Hakuna Matata. Ain't no worries, man. Wagwan Mayu, Wagwan, Scene Brada, Philly Skills, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, Paul Caruso. As is, good morning to you guys. We just tapped support. Yeah, value area low, trying to bounce back here. No trade for me right now, just waiting. Okay, below view up. Getting crushed right now. So volume is quite sporadic too. Like, yeah, pretty sporadic right now. We want to wait for clear and concise entries. We could get a little pushback here, but trend suggests not. So let's just wait here. I'd like to see 786 get tapped. We got a previous day pivot as well at 12.8, 112.800. What's going on, Dragonfly? LJ Jones, good morning. V Monitor, Adrian, good morning to you. Otter, gang. It's the only gang where you don't have to commit crimes. You just gotta hang out and press buy and sell and make lots of money together. Hopefully, anyways. It's never financial advice. Steve Hickey, good morning. Wells Jesse, good morning. Good to see you. Al Jr., good morning. Otter, friggin' gang. Let's go. Dump it. Let's go, man. Bad Baptist, good morning. Good to see you. See how easy it is to see the ats now? Your son's birthday, that's it. Good morning. See? We got to change those names, guys. Paul Hindenburg, good morning to you, the hottest air around. Paul Caruso, John Dutch, good morning. Thank you for being here. Chris, DDT, my man. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. D Oz, Async. 1 years old, man. Time flies. It's been wild. So crazy. Thank you for the happy birthday. Buongiorno, Vincenzo La Spezza. Fakir, good morning. Thank you guys for the happy. Good morning from Greece, gang. Good to see you. Greece is beautiful, man. I've been to Santorini. I had some pastel. No, that's Portugal. You know what's the best is the euros. You got to roll your R's. Euros. Love it. Shamitris, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, Biker, as well. Jay Violet, good morning. Thank you for the happy birthdays, guys, for the little man. Congrats, Alex and Mrs. Otter, and the little one. Nice dump here, guys. Bitcoin rolling over. Retro, Mike Tag, Blair Force 1, good morning to you. Golden Child, Dave Digital, When Baby Otter number 2. Ooh, this is a nice buy up. Look at that snappy price action, guys. That's disgusting. Enticing shorts and then just breaking their hearts. Yikes. Pinch it off, babe. I'm about to go live. That's exactly it, man. That's exactly it. I don't know if I should go, but yeah. Love that video. It's crazy. Me and Mrs. Otter laugh at that all the time. I had no idea. We're a family channel. Yeah. As I talk, Matt. I look drunk. Yeah. This is me. I get up in the morning, right? And like in our apartment, you know, at the So this would be like the end of the apartment, right? And I get out, and all I see, like, here's our TV or whatever, right, in the couch. And I'm walking this way, right? And all I see is my wife here, as beautiful as she is, on the bouncy ball, right? And she's like, I think I'm in labor. I never forget that. I'll never forget that. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go live. And I go to my office. I think I didn't want to realize the truth. I'll never forget the scene. And then, like, I'm live, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't be here. And now look at it. It's beautiful, beautiful sun, and going to celebrate his birthday today. It's weird. You think the first birthday is the most important, but he ain't going to remember jack diddly squat. You know? He's not going to remember his first birthday. But we'll make him feel like a king today, obviously. People have been sending him lots of presents and stuff like that. Absolutely spoiled rotten, which I try to avoid, you know. Not saying I didn't get spoiled sometimes, but look at us spoil them anyways. Who cares, right? Oh man. You had a lot less gray hair a year ago. I know it's been compounding. It's like compounding interest, Paul. It's fine. I think it's more like not gray. I think it's more of like a platinum, or silver. That's what I keep telling myself. It's a highly tradable commodity. You know. 59K baby otter day. Yeah, that's the one. Another profitable good morning from Berlin. Awesome. Good work. Are you short? Bratochka. What's going on? Starting with double Alex. Nice. Let's go. Jeez, this year has flown by. Yeah. 2 Alex is better than 1. Of course, man. Water broken. Alex is doing TA. That's the one, man. Nice pushback here. Trying to reclaim the range up in top here. Not convinced yet. Order block right here. Possible rejection. Look at that. Thank you guys for the ones. My son's won today. If you are just joining us, thank you for being here, celebrating his birthday. How you been, Pollo? It's been a while, man. Cluck cluck. Good morning, Buck. Good to see you, French toaster. Little rejection off the order block here, trying to push down. Currently on Binance short, so on BTC, double then long in the numbers. Awesome. Great job. Great job. Coming to the charts here, there wasn't really a reason to get short here. I can see that we were clearly just breaking down here. VWAP does a really good job of that, right? This is an active average price. This is going to really give you the narrative before you even have to, you are simply just breaking down. And then once you get to like a standard deviation 1, you're more aggressive. So you could come back up to the standard deviation and continue to trickle down. Obviously, in between the standard deviations 2 and 2.5, you can possibly look for longs. It's a little bit more risky. But clearly just breaking down right now. Trying to push back, giving some people some hopium off of that sweep. But guys, I'm not about to go hippy dippy long on this thing right now. A little bit of patience. Sol looks great. Yeah, the structure on Solana is really good, right? So we can see that we have broken highs all the way through. So we have downtrending momentum, the breakout retest continuation, and this would just be a higher low for a continuation trade here. So Solana looks really good. Ethereum looks really good as well. It struggled, but it got above this high, right? That was the key, is that we have a structure break on these alts. We did warn everybody about the rejection last night, though, just looking at Total 3, right? So Total 3 was clearly in an area where you're retesting the lows. And it managed to get out. But also it managed to eventually get rejected. We were looking for potential longs on hype down in here. Okay, so we have broke out and retested on hype. We could come as low as $40 and 26 cents. So these two levels I'm interested in. I just want to see a reversal on Bitcoin. So currently hype right now. Sorry, this was down here. It doesn't really matter where that was, but breakout, retest, continuation trade on more of the bullish tokens, right? So we'll see what we get today. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to push right now. A couple of good candles in here. I don't like this hammer candle, if I'm being honest. I'm going to be patient here. No trade. I don't feel like rushing it today, guys. Anybody getting long off of this? You do have a decent... Nah, I don't... Strong, but... Volume stepping up to push back here for the little sweep, but not at a key level, not something that I'm typically looking for if we're looking for a potential long right now. No trade, in my opinion. Just waiting here. What's the 12 saying? Not even a bullish divergence in here, guys, so still breaking down. Pretty aggressive channel in here. Getting overextended to the downside on our oscillator, but still nothing to really rate home about just yet. More patience than anything. Just value area low, sweep of the lows, continuation trade between our golden pocket and 786 here. So something I'm not typically, maybe some people are all up in the fair value gap here. Maybe they're trading that. That's not really my style. So I'm aware of the gaps, but mind the gap, mind the gap. We all love a good gap, but no trade for me. I'd look for us to come back down to this pivot point, 786. There's a little bit of a volume node in here, right around 112,780. Okay, 112,750. That area, 786 previous pivot and a little bit of volume, so we could potentially get a proper bounce out of here if we continue to break down. Okay, otherwise we're looking to sweep the lows and come into the very low of the low, which is 111,800. So a couple levels on the way down. We'll see, depending on how Bitcoin reacts in these areas, is where I'm looking for potential longs. Otherwise, we should be looking to continuation trade. No trade for me right now. Still waiting. 330 people here, 97 likes, guys. Just like it for my son's birthday. That's it. Nah, I'm never going to use my son as a justification for you guys to press a button. Stupid. Just if you're enjoying the content, if you wouldn't mind just smacking up the like button, I'd really appreciate it. The structure has been money. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Jesse, good luck. Good morning. LJ, J Violet, what's going on? Katana, currently on Binance shorts. Let's go, baby. Crypto Rob. Miss Teen Crypto's in the chat. It's Baby Otter's birthday, Miss Teen Crypto. Go back and watch the beginning of the video. We played the clip of when the morning that I realized I should probably go to the hospital with my wife. Pretty hilarious. What's going on? Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congrats on the blessing of your 1-year-old wife who puts up with you. Yeah, the wife definitely deserves the crown. She's Mrs. Otter is incredible, man. I'm so grateful. Retro Mike Tech, good morning. Good to see you. Look at that. Alexander G. Apply for husband application here, guys. V Monitor, good morning to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. AlexOCrypto, Jesse, good luck. Bad Baptist. Seymour, Liddy, my man. What's going on, Otter gang? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Blue Collar Trader, good morning. Thank you for being here. What's... All right, what's going on, man? I mean, if you look at the Otter emoji, it does kind of have one of those, man. It does. If we're looking at the emoji, that's pretty big, man. That's a pretty big. It's always in a schlong trade. Never financial advice. What's going on, Toaster? Good to see you, Mr. Hunt. Bottom today? I think bottom tomorrow. If I was to guess, bottom tomorrow and then sideways into the weekend, then maybe pump. Unless Chair Powell comes out and he's like super dovish, right? Michael, good morning. Albert, Rajag, good. Let's go, baby. Buck, Crypto Michael, what's going on, man? How you been? Southern Stacker, don't know enough about the poll to give you an opinion. Yeah, so they changed it. Like, they're testing it on certain channels. Obviously, I'm a puppet for the YouTube algorithm. So now it's these at names. You can change your at name, by the way, so it's easier for me to find, not call you, you know, I know it's Dragonfly 8675, right? It's just so it's like more private and personal, so they know your business, right? What's going on, Joking Goat Giggles? Nice pushback here. Trying to engulf here. Looking for a continuation. A little bit overextended, in my opinion. No trade. Safir, good afternoon. Good to see you. Madewamaha, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning to Wander. A little push here. What's going on, Zeman? Thank you for the happy birthdays, guys. Dusty. Good morning, Dusty. Nonstop. Thank you for being here as well. Precious metals on the side of my head. Exactly. 74K needs to hold. That's pretty far, bro. That's pretty far. Is the NASDAQ in a push? No. Bitcoin's still just trying to get late shorts. Late shorts coming in through here. Pushing back. Good volume on this candle here. Nice pushback. Can we break structure? That's the key. I'd like to see it get above this high here. It's a good pushback. Bitcoin a little bit overextended here to the downside. We'll see. If we're going to come back, we can look here and here. First and foremost, depending on if this low holds. Might have to bring this down if price continues to trickle down. Order block in here, liquidity here, liquidity here. Yeah, so just trying to hold, but 40 seconds left on this candle. This could dump pretty hard still. Still waiting here. No trade. We'll do a top-down analysis around Q2. John Newton, thank you for being here. French Toaster. Ancient Swine. Super Ofertas. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Nice little push here, trying to go. Not even 0.5% yet, so. Turbo, what's going on? Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, very choppy, very sporadic, right? Like you get these, like, look at the volume spikes. You could just, without the price even being on here, you could just see how easy it is to to simply get chopped up, right? Look at the volume in here, right? And you just go and look at the price action within those areas, right? And they're just wrecking people, right? Pop, chop, pop, chop. So, environment's king, right? Like, if you know narrative and environment, you can put anybody who's a good trader onto the charts, but you put them in a certain area. Let's say it's Q4, end of the year, earnings week, versus August, summer lull, versus May, sell in May, go away, versus Q1, Donald Trump inauguration day, right? So you can be a great trader, but if you don't know where you're at and how to manage that environment, you're going to end up wrecked, right? That's why we understand that Powell is speaking Friday, Jackson Hole. We want interest rates to be cut, but we don't want them to cut too much because that would be panic mode. We want stimulus and money printing to come into the market. Mortgages are suffering. The housing market is crashing in a lot of places. Right? These are the things that we build, and jobs are being threatened by AI, right? So And inflation is down, but are the tariffs inflationary? Which I don't think they are. But these are all narratives that impact the price, right? And if we look at something like the VIX is going to give you the volatility index of the stock market and stuff. And this is going to really help you understand like how's the market moving, okay? So if we're below 17 on the VIX, we're typically slow AF, right? We're slow. However, with the concern about Chair Powell, it's going to be choppy and poppy. So most of the time it's sideways, but every now and then it hits you with a heartbeat, right? If you guys remember Donald Trump getting into office, I mean, you press buy and the price just goes wee, or it goes wee, right? So understanding where we're at and how we're trying to participate in a market is very important as well, especially as a scalper. That's why we're always ready for news, which we do have a boat ton of news today, which is kind of weird. And it's all like minor news if we're looking over here. So you can see impact, and you can go in here, and you can see that there's just a lot of crud coming in this morning. And then we got existing home sales, which is, I think, existing home sales at 10 a.m. That's going to be the most important coming through. So we might just try to stay away at 10 a.m. coming into the end of the session here with you guys. And then chair pair speaking. Okay, so 786 rejection here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No trade, just waiting. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 400 people here, 135 likes. If you are new here, welcome. Subscribe. Hang out. We're here live trading every morning, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Showing you the trades, showing you the losses, showing you the wins, taking trades together, setting up key levels, practicing good risk management. Having lots of fun, guys. So hopefully you're all having fun, too. How do you change your at name? I'm sure you can just Google it. How to change your at name in YouTube. Sign into YouTube. Customizable profile. Enter your new channel name and click publish. Or there's a video. Yeah, you just Google it, man. It'll tell you. Nice dump here. Good patience. Bitcoin's bullish on the 1 hour. Rate cuts incoming. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, as long as the jobs data is okay. I mean, even if the jobs data is bad, sorry about the flashbang, there's still an 80% chance of them cutting. This was at like 97, but obviously a little bit more panic coming in here. 20% chance no cuts. Okay. Which I think this is just part of the game, guys. It's part of the game. What's going on, LBC? My boys won today. Why is Piper going to be grumpy? Was he calling a pump? French Toaster, Harp, what's going on, guys? V Monitor, God bless. Gains for life. Good day, Lord Otter, and all the... Happy birthday, baby Otter. Thank you, LBC. Good morning, King Beaver. Good morning, Curvin. Thank you for being here, man. Little Fish, good morning. Good to see you as well. Getchy. Go to your channel and click customize channel. Yeah, and you can change your at name. YouTube's experimenting with at name, so it's easy to tag people. That's all. Gains for Life, Southern Stacker, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the news. Yeah. Harp, good morning. Army Piper, what's going on? I'm up, went to bed about 3.5 hours ago. Pup had some liquidity issues last night. Liquidity clusters, Piper. You got to trade those liquidity clusters, bro. It's all about the liquidity clusters. And if you are part of the gang, you know the liquidity clusters. Let's put the liquidity clusters in the chat for Mr. Army Piper there. I think he's having a little bit of liquidity issues here, so we might need to help him out. I already took a long position at 116. Otter's pulling fibs. So you can DM Randy now. Yeah, exactly. Get you. Good morning. Miss Teen, good to see you. Like 98, sorry. Don't apologize. Thank you for liking the video. Unemployment in 3 minutes. Chop, chop, chop. We'll see how it goes, guys. It's my son's 1-year-old birthday today, so we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get some nice price action. We watched a video this morning of my sheer panic. My 4-minute live stream last year at this day. And I was doing TA in complete fear of what was to come next, and now I am I'm pretty much over the moon about having a son, and very grateful to my wife. And that's it, man. New chapter in the life. New chapter in the life. I just incredible how it changes you, right? No jobs, no. We got housing today. We got housing today, guys. Liquidity clusters, guys. Remember when we traded the liquidity clusters? Do you do scalping on a core position or trade scalp in the separate exchange apart from the main position? I just main scalping, bro. That's it. I will take swing trades with the community, risking the same amount, same kind of trades. Sometimes I'll take a Solana trade. Steve, Alan, Steve, Alan, Steve. Let's see it. Are you a Steve or are you an Alan? This is the Austrian version of an Otter gang, guys. We got a bunch of Steve and Allens in our Discord this morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Beautiful setups. Brewberry calling all these beautiful longs and trade setups. Kyle giving you guys all these trade setups as well. I mean, spoiled. HRJ coming through. The best Discord in all crypto. They even gave me satisfaction. Do. You guys let me know if you want in the gang here. Out of 72 votes, how satisfied are you with the Otter family? Let's see. Okay. 10 out of 10. I mean, there's always room for improvement. I would expect an 8 or a 9, guys. So if you already voted 10, thank you. 44 votes, 10. A couple of you think 4 to 7, which is good. Two votes, keeping me humble. I can see who you are, but that's okay. I won't put you out there. I always want to be better. They say, we love you. You are very special. You guys are great, man. I appreciate you guys. Best Discord around. We did do a video yesterday on candle patterns. On candle patterns in volume. Candle patterns in volume yesterday. Thank you to whoever suggested that to us. I haven't uploaded it yet. Maybe I will. I'll do that today. Best live stream, 9.9 out of 10. Thank you for being here, Stacker. God bless, bro. Where was that poll? In the private Discord for all the private members touching their privates. Yeah. We try our best, man. I work hard. I work hard for them as much as I can. I just want them to... I sincerely just want them to be profitable and quit their job, go full-time, or have their job, but also have financial freedom on the side, right? That's it. And I feel like I'm a living example of that, right? Because I've done it. I've swung swearing again. I swung a hammer for 13 years, guys. I can use a tape measure very well. I can read one really well too. Okay. I had an apprentice once, and he used to call it, if you gave him like a 13/16 kind of cut, if you gave him like something pretty tight, he'd start counting the ticks. He'd be like, okay, half plus 3 ticks, right? Half plus 3 ticks. Did you know, guys, as a journeyman carpenter, I can give you some secret sauce. Did you know that this is an eraser? Did you guys know that? Go with your pencil, write on a piece of wood, and use this. It's an eraser for all you guys who mark wrong, okay? We learned something today. We can learn something. Rolling over right now. Construction and carpentry is no joke. I worked it for 20 years, yeah. Swinging hammers to swinging trades, yeah. To swinging eggplant emojis. I'm 35, LJ. My tape doubles as a hammer. I don't know about an eraser, yeah. It's your left-handed hammer, right, Blazed? You use it as your left-handed hammer. Looking to print the 4-hour bull div before considering my next trade, yeah. What do you think about 3D printed houses? I mean, eventually, yeah, cool. Climate-wise, it doesn't work in Canada. We have a 4-foot frost line here in Canada, so you got to dig. No matter what, you need 4-foot foundation. That's why everywhere in Canada has basements. If you're going to dig 4, you might as well dig 10, right? So, but yeah, like I think in hotter climates, printing houses, cool. As long as you run your electrical and stuff first. I mean, it's a bit of a nuisance trying to run your services within the walls, like if you're running plumbing and all your stuff. And rolling over here, I'm also a carpenter, trying to get away from that life. You inspired me to try to learn how to trade. Thanks, and happy birthday to your boy. Thank you for being here, Haas. God bless, man. Furniture for 30 years, man. That's awesome. That's a different craft, man. Like, if you're building furniture, you're above a carpenter. I mean, you're probably using a lathe and probably a master. You probably do a lot of sanding. Let's put it that way. I mean, I've done home renovations I did a course in home renovations when I was 18. Which covers a bit of everything. So and then I joined the Carpenters Union, did my full apprenticeship there, got my journeyman, started with scaffolding, industrial formwork, then started building custom homes, framing, taping, mudding, you name it. I've done all of it. So pretty well-rounded. Carpentry, you can get into a bunch of everything, right? So I used to do industrial fly forms, flying tables. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I used to throw up like 70 floor buildings, fly forms like this all day long. This was my job. You fly the table out of the building, you fly it, you land it, you form the walls, you're standing on the edge, swinging sledgehammer all day long, hammering down deck. SFP right now, guys. Fly this thing outside the building, up onto the next level, land it. This was me up here kind of deal. I used to do this all day long, land it. Then you'd box it in, form your columns, all day long, baby. Insane work. The best is when they haven't laid the floor out, you got the floor and then you got all the rebar in here. And you got to walk across it with plywood, so you're just like da-dong, 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 da-dong. And then you trip, and then your shin goes off the rebar. Oh, yeah. Good times. Very motivational to become a full-time trader. Very motivational. I mean, money was great, but not worth it. Carpet and ceramic forwards. That's awesome, man. How's that knee after kicking the tool? Have you ever guys watched that? Looking for the SFP. Trying to get into the 786 right now. Probably a little bull div in here. No trade. The carpet tool, it's got like a pad on the back, and then it's like an arm, and then it's got this like weird ass grabber, and you gotta knee this part to tuck the carpet tight. So this sits on the carpet, and you knee this thing like you kick it like a beast. You knee this thing like you're giving that UFC knee to the chin. I like this. It's got to reclaim here, really. It's just aggressive rolling over. It hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I got my journeyman. Here it is. Look, I can show you. It's in my wallet. It's metal. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'd have to go over here. Local 27, Carpenters Union, journeyman with my name on it. Metal. ASMR here. There it is. It's my reminder. That's a reminder if I want to go back. If I want to go back and swing a hammer, it's always available. Now I'm into hammer candles. Actually, I don't like trading hammer candles. I prefer doji and golfing, but I've back-tested hammer candles. They can lie to you. I'm very cautious with hammer candles. 15 minutes and up, hammer candles are good. Short-term time frame hammer candles are kind of garbage in my opinion. Like, look at this one here. This one here, you're late. I don't know. Go back and back test it. It's kind of garbage. Unless it's at a high, but even then, you got a doji engulfing, that's more confluence, right? I'd rather take the doji engulfing right here than this thing right here. Go back and back test them. Garbage. Faking people out, enticing buyers to buy the bull div. Not at a key level, guys. No trade here. Still waiting. Sellers in control. CVD down. Had a little bit of a buy up here, but yeah. Bull div here. Could push, but trying to go here. A little bit of patience. Let's see. I really prefer down here, if I'm being honest. Like, that's what we're looking for. Still waiting. I am long, no chart. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Trying to entice buyers here, trying to push up. My bad. I prefer down here 112, 800. We have volume in here. We have 786. We have a previous day pivot. So we have our pivot point here. We have our 786. And we have like the last little midget of volume in this local range, right? You have your last little spike here. You see? Right there. So you do have a little bit of support here as we break down right now. So this would be the bounce level that I'm interested in. Not right now, though. Look at that. Enticing bull div here, trying to push, right? Still no higher high, still just breaking down very simply. 786 retracement, retest order block in here, breaking down, okay. So short was the play. No trade for now. NASDAQ rolling over 2, okay. The SPY will expect gap down, right? We'll expect some sort of gap into here. That's obviously flipped as resistance. Sorry. Coming back here. Still waiting. Now with key levels, right? Like obviously the trend is down. So for me, it's you need to see the sauce in here. You need to see something enticing enough to justify a long here. What is good is that we are pretty overextended to the downside here. So there's a lot of, after the SFP in here, we have broken down quite extensively. One thing that we do teach is that like even in the only time I use an Elliott wave theorist, is that once you get into like your final wave here, wave 5, you start to get your probabilities drop off as a trader. You stop making as much high risk to reward trades. You typically want to catch your move within here if you're trying to get on a trend. And we could be getting a little bit overextended right now, so we'll see. Hanging man engulfing candle. I like this. 1 minute left on the candle. Patience. Got a hanging man. Hanging man. See what happens here. Still got 50 seconds on this. Definitely want to go off confirmation. Bull div. VWAP push up. Okay. 24 still overextended. 12 minute still overextended to the downside. Still breaking down. So not really enticing me to buy right now. Let's still be patient here, guys and gals. We only see your face. Yeah, sorry guys, I messed up there. I was too busy showing you guys the journeyman card. Lots of school for that. I know how to build stairs, unfortunately. I've learned how to build spiral staircase, which is like absolutely a mind F. It's Fibonacci staircases, guys. I had to build one of those in school. That was fun. Stairs are easy once you have your calculation. But when you start getting into wedge stairs, so like in a spiral staircase, the hard part is you have a radius here and your stairs come out wider, right? So it's understanding your radius in here and out here and your... Anyways. We're not here to calculate stairs. I know. I don't like this still. Not a fully engulfing candle here. So remember we got caught earlier this week for buying a non-engulfing candle, right? Not saying this can't push, but for me that's not the strategy, right? So we stay away. My friend's local 18 took him 4 tries to pass. No joke, yeah. It's not easy. It's not an easy test, man. Hey brother, I'm new to the channel. I'm a scalper from Australia. Awesome. I used to live in Sydney, mate. Sydney, mate. I lived in Erskineville. Fair income. Rightio. No, thank you for being here, man. Thanks for hanging out. We're here live every morning trading Bitcoin. You just finished your London session, I bet. It's the nighttime, and I used to trade London session after work in Australia. That's where I first started trading, man. Good times. I'm short like a mofo on ADA. Let's go. Good job, Steve Hickey. Wick's wife, Fine89. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Little pushback here. Coming into 9 o'clock. White House Eisenhower Executive Office Building and spiral staircase with marble and no support except for the way the marble fits together. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've worked on some pretty cool buildings. I've worked on the Hockey Hall of Fame, Union Station, Royal York Hotel, St. Michael's Cathedral. That was a really cool one. We did a whole bunch of trim work in there. In Toronto. That was pretty cool. We did all this in here. St. Michael's Cathedral. I got a picture. That was really cool. We put a whole scaffold up to do the ceiling and stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's beautiful. I worked on this whole building. Lots of columns, carpentry, some beautiful architecture. Worked on that. I actually got a Hockey Hall of Fame. Worked on that, yeah. Can't save Canada. It's cooked. Absolutely. That's why I hide in the mountains, man. I got a really funny picture in there. Typical construction worker. There's the eaves trough, right? And in the corner of the eaves trough, they have like a sculpture. I gotta find the picture, guys. They have like a sculpture of a face, and its mouth is the downspout for the water to come out. And I'm up on the scaffold, and I climbed up it, and I'm here, and I wrap my legs around it, and I'm holding on to the downspout, so it looks like my eggplant. So it looks like my eggplant's going into the downspout's mouth. Got my hard hat on. I'm like 25 years old, you know. Got the backwards hard hat. It's a hilarious picture, guys. It looks the downspout looks like my Todger. It's a great photo on that building. Gotta have some fun, right? I'll find the picture, guys. I'll find the picture. Nice pushback here. No bounce on NASDAQ coming into 9 o'clock. Let's do top-down analysis, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel. 470 people here, 176 likes. If you don't mind getting a couple of likes up to 200, then I'll shut up. I'm looking here. So Bitcoin trickling down, right? SFP of the retest of the highs. We come to, see this the whole way down, which is pretty easy to say the least, right? Obviously, we're bullish. We're still in a bull market, yada, yada, yada. But all this has done is retest previous lows all the way down, right? So all the way down, we have had this retest of previous lows and breaking down. Simply, easy stair-stepping price action down, right? So we're typically looking for this trend to break, for bottoming structure to come in, for enough liquidity in the bottom of this range to be swept, right? If we don't sweep here, we're coming here. Okay, so our three levels we talked about yesterday are these. This one here, and this one here. Okay, we've got 107.5, 105, and 111. This would be the sweep of the lows of this liquidity. We have a golden pocket ratio liquidity in here, and then we have our major volume support level at 105. So those are your three levels that you're looking for this thing to bounce at, okay? Whether it does it here, there, or anywhere, we don't really care. We just are aware, okay? If we get a market structure change on a higher term time frame, meaning we break this high, we can now look for longs. We've had this on Solana. We've had this on Ethereum, okay? We're in bounce levels on both of these coins right now, okay? And seeing if we can get a push up, okay? Remember, it's ETH and Bitcoin right now leading the charge. Dominance is still pretty flat, but it dumped yesterday. So that's the idea there. Can we make a higher high and a higher low on Bitcoin? If we are still bullish on Bitcoin, and we think, and I'm of this category, I think Bitcoin can get to about 140,000. 143 is kind of that key level, guys. Fibonacci level, all that stuff. I've done the work, okay? Looking for that to come up there. So if we believe that, that means that dominance either has to go up or Ethereum and Bitcoin have to go up together. And then we get altcoin season where dominance drops, okay? So for of that category, we need to see Bitcoin get up in here into top. Okay, then we want to see the reallocation into altcoins. That's what we're looking for. Nice push here for Bitcoin. Anybody get long here? Not enough confluence for me. Looking at market cipher, what's interesting is we do have a daily trigger wave here that could play out quite nicely. I would love an SFP. If we could SFP today and bounce back into the range, that would give us bullish divergence. Okay? If we can do something like that today, sign me up. Sign me up. That's great because we have bearish divergence up here, but we have bullish divergence. Why is bullish divergence more important? Because of our trend, right? Our daily trend right now is still up as long as this low holds. Our weekly trend is still up as long as this low holds. Okay? So if we can flip structure on like a 12-hour time frame with a bullish divergence on the daily, that could be absolutely beautiful, right? That could be absolutely beautiful. And we could get our final hoorah all the way up, okay? So that's kind of what I'm looking for, but like I said again, patience in this area is going to be key. Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow, extreme volatility, right? Coming into the end of the month, we got 9 days left, so 9-10 days left. So looking for that sweep and go, or we're looking to break it down now. Nice liquidity event, and then we're trying to buy that up on the way up. Okay, but we want confirmation, really. They're going to wreck as many people as possible. I've been preparing you guys for this since here. I've been pulling this fractal and saying, hey, there's going to be hopium, and then there's going to be a wreck show, right? And the Discord was ready for that, right? Guess what we're doing? Hopium, they gave you guys, that was a good sell too. They gave you an all-time high, and then they broke your hearts, right? So we were prepared for this, and we were buying up here, and then we haven't been allocating any spot buys yet. I'm not that guy who says buy the dip, okay? I said lower here. I said lower here. I said hopium and lower here, okay? And you can check the tweets. You can check the tweets, and you can check the tweets. I'm not the guy who says buy the dip here, okay? Those guys are douche canoes, in my opinion. Don't buy the dip. Unless you're allocating like 2%, and then a 98% down here, or 96%. Okay? Don't be that guy. The 12-hour here does look good. The only concern is money flow. Okay? So bottoming out, though. VWAP crossover. Trying to push back. Okay? Trying to push back. Looking for this trigger wave. That's it. So patience, trigger wave, go. Right? Looking at next week. 8-hour money flow still remains green. A beautiful bounce yesterday, holding green money flow on the 8 hours is very good. 8 hours is what I check always for money flow because of how smooth it is. Okay, a lot of the time you look at money flow and it's choppy on different time frames. You got smooth money flow in here. That's why I check the 8 hour. Okay, a little bit of a secret sauce. So still bullish in general. Okay, looking at the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1. The narrative for the day is money flow has crossed over, looking ugly here. However, we have anchored trigger wave. That's the hopium for later on today, or maybe even more recently if we get an early dump and pump. Okay, the 3 is the same, the 2 is the same. The 1 hour here is looking a little bit different. We have an anchor wave, so this could take a little bit longer to play out. However, VWAP's coming in, money flow's curving down, and we have an anchor wave. So we'll see how this plays out going into market open. Clearly just a nice downtrend coming through after that SFP of the high, right? So downtrend coming in, golden pocket retracement level. If we come any lower, trying to bounce off that 786 key level here. Otherwise, we're looking to sweep the lows and bounce. Our key level to try and hold is 111,850. Okay, so prepared for that. Prepared for price action today. We'll see what we get. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And if you wouldn't mind smacking up those like buttons, or just say happy birthday to my son, because he's 1 today, and it's his birthday, and I'm forever grateful. Good times, man. Good times. We watched a video of my live stream on this day a year ago. It was 5 minutes long, and I was in sheer panic. It's at the beginning of the video if you want to go watch it. I'm like, oh, I think I got to go. Good times. It's good to be here. It's good to serve you and to be trading. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and hanging out. We'll see what we get into today. Bullish divergence right now, trying to push up. No trade, still waiting. Does he look like his dad or his mom? Thank God he looks like his mother, guys. Come on. Alexandra G has seen a picture of my son. He's absolutely gorgeous. It wasn't me. That's all I got to say. My son is a pretty boy. Let's put it that way. He's a pretty boy. His mom has brown eyes. I have green eyes. And he has blue eyes. Now, my father had blue eyes. But Larry next door has blue eyes. So, I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be a heartbreaker. Yeah, the postman. Yeah, exactly, man. Cutest baby on the planet, hands down, true story. Yeah, Larry, that guy next door. He is actually a really, like, I've been to a lot of the baby classes. Not a lot, I would say enough of the baby classes. And I've seen other people's children. And, you know, all babies are beautiful in their own way. Even if they got funky ears and whatever. They're still cute as ever, right? But I'm telling you, there's maybe one kid I've seen who's almost as cute as my kid. And I am biased, but I am also pretty honest with that stuff. Okay? Got 3 boys under 10? Kryptonian Master. Hats off to you, bro. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Time is Powell's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Powell, his speech is at 10 a.m. So we'll do a little bit of a longer live stream, everybody. Okay. We got home sales today at 10 a.m. Chair Powell Friday, 10 a.m. here. The Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Trade Intuition. What's going on, bro? Good to see you in the chat. I know time flies, bro. I got married and then my wife had our child. Yeah. Time flies. Everybody thinks their baby is the cutest baby ever. That's fine. That's fine. No bias there. We don't share him on the internet, though, typically, so he can decide to do that for himself. You trade leverage or mostly spot? Leverage all day, man. All day. I have obviously big spot bags, but that's totally separate from trading. We take live trades all morning. How many trades did we take yesterday on the live? 4? Break even, break even, break even. Then I caught a nice long yesterday. I did well yesterday, $1,400 day. $1,400 day yesterday for me, so pretty happy with that. Had a minus 200 day the day before that, so it's up and down. This price action sporadic. I think the patience is key, and paying yourself right with the price action right now. It's just very, look at this, right? Absolute trash, right? Just wrecking everybody. So you got to participate safely, and you got to be pretty aggressive with your TPs, right? I mean, I managed to long. My big trade yesterday was longing from here up. I took that trade off of the doji and golfing break as structure. That was an easy long for me. So I took this long in here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? But patience is the king right now, right? Setting the trap, waiting for confirmation. They're trying to shake everybody out, right? So let's not be a victim to that. Let's just go with the flow, really. As hard as that sounds, that's typically what you have to do. Downtrend, looking for shorts. Possible bounce at the 786 here. Overextended to the downside, looking for continuation up. Downtrending momentum. Solana and Ethereum look good. Couple of ideas this morning from our Discord. We've been setting up the Discord for success. A lot of great trades recently. Been kicking ass, taking names. Good fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Coming into market open, it's 9:15. I'm going to play a tune, and then I'm going to get some more coffee. And I think my son might be up, so I might have to go give him a big hug. I'll be right back.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves, that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. You heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.
Little man. Oh, what a kid, man. What a kid. Best kid ever, man. So lucky. All right, we're back. What did I miss? Little push. Nothing too exciting. Still just trickling down here. Trickle, trickle. What's going on, gang? We all good? What are you looking for in the cipher for your trades, and how do you confirm the trade? Thank you for being here, Micros. We have a bunch of different strategies that we employ as a scalper. Depending on what we see, we're typically looking for key levels, confluence in an area, candle confirmations, volume, price action confirmations. Okay. Market structure breaks, continuation trades, Fibonacci retracements, jumping on trends, all that kind of stuff. So we try to put it all together into one clean package most of the time. Sometimes it's pretty quick. Sol's breaking out. East's breaking out too. We gave these setups in the beginning of the live stream. Didn't get all the way down to Solana here. Dominance dropping. Meh. Maybe double top in here. NASDAQ rolling over. So there's a bunch of different strategies that we use. We typically want to take high probability trade setups in key areas with good risk management. That's kind of rinse on repeat. Sometimes we're aggressive with taking profits. Sometimes we're not. But for now, it's a little bit of patience here coming into market open. It wasn't anything significant here. We could have taken the short on 786 here, retracement continuation here. I just didn't like the candle pattern coming into it. Looked quite aggressive, just like this one right now. This looks pretty aggressive as well. 3 white soldiers, consolidation, continuation. So a little bit of patience right now is all I got. I'm not going to force a trade, but I will show my trades. I show my trades every single day here live, hanging out with you guys, and hopefully help you navigate the charts on your own volition, right? I mean, this is not financial advice. I've been full-time trading, quitting my job for the last 2 years, and hopefully I can help you guys somewhat achieve that financial freedom. And that's it. That's it. Talking smack and pressing buy and sell. That's pretty much the live stream, man. Construction talk, schlong talk, whatever talk. I have a $100,000 account. I use 44x leverage, putting $100,000 on per trade. I even have the copy and paste for you if you want. Nice push here for Bitcoin. There you go. Alexander G with the quick typing. Took a long on hype. Schlong talk. Yeah, we gave the long setup on hype as well in the Discord yesterday, looking for a pullback and then continuation. 141, 620, 141, 620. So up here, that was the setup with the stop loss below the low here in the Discord. So in the red a bit this morning, but looking to come back up. We do have an amazing Discord. I go through like tons of altcoins for these guys, 20 altcoins at a time. I get a list. We do it all the time. Setups given in advance. Absolute bangers. Absolute chaos, but it's great, man. I love it. An amazing Discord. Nice push here for Bitcoin. Thank you, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel, hanging out. If you are new here to trading, welcome. We're here live 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. trading Bitcoin. Trying to get above this high right now. Good pushback. NASDAQ bouncing a little bit. No structure change yet. Interesting coming into market open. Expect a gap down for the SPY. Nice little pushback here for some altcoins. Link doing really well. Virtual had a nice push up yesterday. Still hasn't really done much. Arrow's been flying. We gave this level on Tuesday for the gang. That's been really good. 3 drives, bearish divergence. So retest and continuation down could be bearish. Looking for Pepe for the breakout trade. Right now, I think it's important to be patient with the altcoins. Wait for confirmation on Bitcoin and ETH. ETH has been the tell right now. So ETH has made a higher high where Bitcoin just got rejected at previous lows. That's it. 12-minute looks better, pushing up here. See if we can break this momentum, get above, right? If we break here, break high, then we can look for retest and continuation out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if we get that. Otherwise, we're looking for the SFP of the 786 in a bounce, or the SFP of these levels all the way down, right? So we got 786 with a bit of volume and a previous day pivot. We have our lows with our liquidity. We have our range lows with our liquidity. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 areas where we're looking for potential bounces. If we get a pushback and a break of structure, we can definitely look for that to change in here, right? If this and that. Nice pushback here for Biddy. We got 4 minutes till market opens. Thank you guys for being here, smacking up those like buttons, subscribing if you're new, hanging out here, joining the Discord, all that good stuff. We're here live, hanging out with you guys. We got 400 people in here, 218 likes. I don't even have to ask you guys to like it. Why exactly 44x leverage? It's enough to trade pairs. So leverage is a tool, right? I like to keep $10,000 on my exchanges where I float that with my 100K account. So I can top it up or I can deposit into my 100K account because I don't like to keep more than 10K on the exchange. 44x leverage allows me to allocate about 25% per trade, which is 100K. $250, $2,500 margin on the trade, which turns it into a $100,000 trade, right? It also frees up enough money if I want to trade something else. Because leverage is a tool. Leverage is a tool that allows you to do one and two things. It's for your liquidation level. It allows you to trade multiple pairs. So leverage is two tools, okay? Less money on an exchange or trading multiple pairs, okay? Less money on an exchange is the main reason why I use leverage, okay? Because I have a static 100K account. Anything else is profits that goes into the HODL bags, right? Okay? Or if I want to trade, let's say if I want to put the same amount of risk, so if I'm risking 1% per trade and I want to do that on 3 different pairs, ETH, Solana, and Bitcoin, I can use leverage to free up my capital to trade on all 3 of these pairs with the same amount of risk per trade. It's the only reason why you're using leverage. I can't stand people who come in, use 150x leverage, and they post P&L charts. I get it. I used to be that guy. You're not doing much with $1 at 150x leverage, okay? Use it correctly, compound your account, and become a trader, not a gambler. And that's enough out of me for that. I'm not going to call you out. If you want to take it seriously, you got to manage your risk. You got to use leverage for what it's intended to do. That's why in our Discord, in our winners wall, I force you to tell me why you took the trade. Took a scalp. Quick trade with SAR. Took a scalp from value area low. 786 bounce TP1. Call me the bottom catcher. That's not a good enough excuse. Sorry, bye. I'll delete it. Late to the shorts, live streams, made some money from it. Catching the bottom, nice golden pocket plus order block bounce. Okay? Our winners wall is a little bit different. Okay? All from altcoin ideas. Look at the altcoin idea trade setups I gave. Look at AVAX bounced. Okay? Look at that. Discord's printing, guys. Okay? Wyckoff accumulation model. Short double top. Okay, this is where it's at. Sorry, Don. Bye. Okay. There's me being an a-hole in the morning. there's my I haven't had a coffee yet spiel. Okay. 2 seconds. Market's open, everybody. Ding, 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 ding. Nice gap down here for the S&P as expected, rolling over. We'll see how it continues to persist here. Nice little bounce on NASDAQ. Okay, looking to make a higher high. Bitcoin's pushing into market open. We'll see what we get here. VWAP's just above us. Liquidity in the highs here. Could be a double trouble matchup here as we persist. Coming back down, retest to order block. Little dump for Bitcoin. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, supporting the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome. See if we can get some trades in today. Market is open. Let's go. Gang, gang, gang. Welcome to the show. Rolling over. Good little dump. Hopium pump this morning into rollover. Leverage allows you to lose money faster. Oh, man. ISO, always ISO. Never cross margin. What's going on, Froth Dog? Bill Bratochka. I like that 786 sweep. Yeah, I agree, Bratochka. We'll see. Late, good morning. Good to see you. Real. Little bounce back here. No trade, still waiting. I goes, good morning, let's go, baby. I used to get called out for my 10%, 12%. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Adrian, good morning, Mike Percy. I was using 500x leverage in MexC. Yeah. We know how that went for you, right? Nice little liquidity grab here. I mean, with 500x leverage, your liquidation level is so close, it's ridiculous, right? I mean, you shouldn't. Some people do use a liquidation level as a stop loss, but I don't think that's too smart, guys. 1% per trade. 1% per trade. I don't even risk 1% per trade. I risk 0.4% per trade. Nice pushback here. Sweep into the order block. Continuation up. SFP on NAS. No trade here, guys. Enticing buyers. Grabbing late longs grabbed. That's a weird candle for market open. Very weird candle to start the day. Pin bar hammer. Suggests continuation up, right? Suggests continuation up. Coming into resistance. This does suggest you got bull divs in here, pushing up. Typically returns to where it started, back in here at 13.5. It's really selling it to people trying to FOMO long people. People are trying to FOMO long. NASDAQ says otherwise. SPY says otherwise. Rejection at resistance. No trade here, still waiting. Solana doing okay. Bitcoin rolling over. Double top here. Still waiting. Don't look good here. Looks like we're coming down. Enticing buyers, though. Very good job of enticing buyers on that last candle. We wait. Even if they do push here, it's not a very good R multiple. Like, what are we going to do? This? I don't like it. We still wait. SPY gapping down, failure to push. NASDAQ getting rejected. Looking for NASDAQ to come for this low minimum. Means Bitcoin comes with it. NASDAQ's been the tell all week. All week, so we wait. Nice volume pickup in the last hour. Little battle here. Patience. Thank you everybody for being here. Brewberry with the call last night on the short from our key level. Very good short in our Discord. He's looking for a continuation. We can give it away today. But he called the short. We were looking at the short at 114.5. He took the trade. 3 drives. Rolling over. Okay. He's saying, please don't do this. One of 5 traders in our Discord helping you guys navigate these charts. Don't typically share that stuff with you guys, but you know what? Feeling generous today. It is my son's birthday. I do what I want. Was once, yeah. Yeah, leverage is just it's a tool, guys. So like you can either use a left-handed hammer or you can actually just use a regular hammer. It's up to you guys. But it is a tool, so you must respect it. And you must use it properly. Just like anything. Just like a Fibonacci, just like a whatever tool you're using. Right? As a carpenter, you can have good hands, but if you have bad tools, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have good work, right? It's that you can be a good trader and have bad tools. Doesn't mean you're going to have good results, okay? Nice push here. Big doji engulfing. Coming up into our resistance here. Liquidity of the highs. NASDAQ pushing, yes. Nice pushback. Breaking momentum here. I do like this. No trade yet. Good follow through. Anybody long? Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. Put a 2 in the chat if you're short. I need to know. Let me know how's it going. No real entry given to us there. Very sporadic price action as expected. We can look for a retest back into here for a potential long. Now that we have broken structure on the shorter term time frames, so break structure, looking for a continuation up, possibly into our golden pocket 786 level. This comes lower now, so we go swing high to swing low. This will be our new low. You can see that this gets adjusted just minorly, but you got to adjust these on the fly. Coming back in for a retest of that trend line here. Retest to the highs as well. Possible continuation trade. No long for me yet, guys. And I'm going to wait here for a bit. I think this is a bit of a liquidity grab, and we could potentially roll over here. So I just want to wait here for this. We're going to have a candle close in 5 seconds, which it doesn't. Topping tail, which isn't always the greatest sign of strength. Topping tail is no, you can see clear rejection of liquidity sweep in here. Possible continuation down here. So patience here, guys. That's why you wait for the candle to close. We don't just buy this thing as it's ripping. We got some longs in the chat, some hands in the chat. 3 if you're sitting on hands. Hype printing. The long on hype that we gave, that's printing. Good. Left-handed fibs is good, yeah. Yeah, I don't like MexC that much. We have the link for MexC, but it's like use at your own discretion. Okay, it's the cheap fees. You get what you pay for, right? Happy birthday, kiddo. Thank you, Felipe. For me, I am an old. The candles are more expensive than the cake. Yeah. Look at that dump. Look at that dump. Trapping longs. That's it, guys. That's why we wait. Look at that. That's nasty. Humble pie right there. That's why we wait. Market makers will work their magic tricks down there. Yeah. We wait here. Hands, good job, everybody. Patience will prevail. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Let's see. Got news at 10 a.m. It's just housing, which could possibly we'll stay here till 10 a.m. and see what we get. Just, clean rejection here off of the SFP of the highs. NASDAQ as well, retesting that kind of liquidity area in here. SPY's pretty flat, guys. Sol continues to push. Bitcoin trying to push up right now. Hype looking okay. Sui. Meh. Yeah, this is Rec City, guys. No up, down, all around. Nothing I want to really participate in. Getting a little bit overextended on the 3-minute market cipher. 12-minute double camel toe pattern. We only trade the 5-minute camel toe pattern. Okay? We only trade the 5-minute camel toe. We trade this one here. Let's see if we can find a 5-minute camel toe pattern to show the audience here. It's got to be clean. This is more of like a 5-minute moose knuckle, but it works. There it is. Anyways, I'll shut up, man. I get myself into trouble. That's when the construction guy comes out, You can't work construction for 13 years and not have a mind of construction, Another pin bar here. Damn, this is the sketchiest open I've seen in a long time, guys. Sketchy. It looks like we're going up, but to me that tells me it's a trap. That's how I look at it. This is value area low trying to hold as well, so we trade the 5-minute camel toe pattern. It's not a lie. Like, we've taken the trade live. I mean, a pattern's a pattern. We trade we trade a stiletto pattern here. Okay, we trade the shoe pattern. We trade a balloon dog pattern. Okay. Balloon dog's a double bottom followed by a bullish. There's your balloon dog, right? Stiletto is the sweep and the chop down and then the bounce. That's the stiletto. You see it everywhere, guys. You see it everywhere. Bottoming structure. This looks like a Chernobyl dog right now, okay? This is like it looks like it's going up, but like for me this is not healthy. I'm not VWAP right here. No trade for me. We wait. All right. Housing news soon. Yep. 16 minutes for housing news. PMI in 3 minutes. We got news in 1 minute then? Not PP in your eye again. We don't want that data. Philadelphia Fed, manufacturing, PMI flash, S&P. $49.5, previously 49.8, so it came down. I'm not your fundamental analysis guy here. Okay, I'm just aware of the news so I don't get caught by the news. Look at this. This is absolute dog trash, guys. Orb is in, thank you. Look at that 12-minute candle. Big hammer, big pin bar down, big rejection, like absolute nasty right now. No touchy. No touchy. Enticing buyers, right? That was the thought, right? Is you're enticing people to buy right here. Trapping longs only to wreck them. Maybe we come down, 3 drives, bullish divergence. Let's go, baby. Something like that. Send it. Aggressive candle here. NASDAQ rolling over. SPY rolling over. Down we go. No trade here. It's been an ugly morning, guys. Dixie's flying. Okay, it's ripping. Orb holding. That's a nice orb hold. Yeah, this is gross, guys. I like the orb holding in this push. Closing above this momentum here could mean for higher prices, could mean orb trade viable up to golden pocket. I think we're trying to justify right now, though. I don't think this is a smart move. S&P bouncing, NASDAQ bouncing, Bitcoin bouncing. Okay. Getting back above momentum, trying to push up. No trade. So for today, what we're looking for, we got 1, 2, 3 down below. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 786 with volume. Previous day pivot at 112,800. Then we have our sweep of the lows at 112,300. Then we have our range lows at 11,800. Okay, so those are our 3 bounce levels that we're looking for a reaction on price. We have a structure break right now. Structure has been broken. Higher high, higher low. Looking for a push up. Very ugly price action. Okay. Even though we do have a market structure change here, it's not like convincing with this kind of dog crap price action. This does suggest we're going to go up. VWAP's right in our face. Liquidity is right in our face as well. No reason for me to enter a trade here. Just would have been okay, right? That would have been all right. Wasn't for me. Nice push here for Bitcoin. That's what we come to expect here for the price action this week. Very choppy and poppy, right? So must always participate with as maximum amount of risk management and probably aggressive profit taking too, all in the mix of things. See what we get on VWAP here, possibly a slap. I'd like to see a slap on VWAP, slap, rejection, continuation, and get long here. No short here, just slap, and then we go. That's what I'm looking for. 10 minutes. Nice push here. Great candle close there, guys. Really good candle close. Very close to the same as yesterday's orb, yeah. I see good things. Yeah, I mean we got bull divs coming down through here. We have a higher high. Right, so this does look like it wants to push. I'm not denying that, but it's not something that, especially into VWAP, I'm not taking a long here. It's trapping both directions, yeah. First time here. This is pretty great. Love watching the real time. Thanks for being here, Toddy. No trades today, though. It's kind of annoying. That's fine. 30-minute order block at VWAP. Yeah, right in here. Yeah. Right in here, yeah. This guy. See how it reacts, trying to push. Volume steady here, so that's a good sign. However, NASDAQ still looks weak. NASDAQ still looks weak. SPY still looks weak as well. Yeah, no higher highs here. Just rolling over. Sui's bouncing nice. Hype. No push. ETH. That's looking pretty juicy from this morning setup. Solana, we just missed the long here. That's looking okay too. Bitcoin's pushing. Failed or breakout. Typically bearish. If this pushes down aggressively, 50 seconds on this candle. 9:53, 7 minutes till news. So VWAP slap looking for a retest back into this area down here. 113,300. See if we can get a bounce and retest and continuation trade. Wick test right now. Coming down. NASDAQ looks really weak. No long. Trying to hold orb here. 1 second. Ugly candle. Doji. Doji at the top. Unless we engulf here. Flip VWAP. No trade. I can't force this price action to do what we want, guys. This is maybe he just wants me to go and hang out with my son. I can't wait, man. Little man's birthday. Got him like this, got him a Jeep. It's so stupid. you end up buying your kids stuff that you wanted as a kid, you know, and it's it gets a little bit stupid, doesn't it? It gets a bit stupid. Amazon's the devil, isn't it? Amazon is definitely the devil. He just turned 1 today, Saman. Thank you for being here, bro. What's going on, Jeanette? Good to see you. I'm full with Legos. Yeah, Lego. I haven't even got into Lego yet, guys. It's gonna be a storm. It's gonna be a storm. Thank you so much. God bless you too, Saman. Why don't you do us a solid and publish your Amazon wish list so that you can pick stuff for you? Aw, that's kind of you, Dave. I wouldn't ask you guys to do that. I just ask you guys to hang out, man. That's it. I just want you guys to hang out. Trading's lonely. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are cool. All you weirdos all around the world watching my stupid ass with my gray hair, pressing buy and sell every day. God bless you guys. I got a tech deck on the desk. Yeah, 4 minutes there. 4 minutes for building news. He's starting to walk. He doesn't walk fully on his own. He stands on his own. You don't give us what we want. I got the remote Jeep for him, Ando Pancho. The remote Jeep with the controller and everything. Once he's running, it's over. I've heard about running children. Will the news impact crypto prices and change direction? Probably not. We're mostly looking to tomorrow for Jerome Powell, but it is going to affect because it is housing, right? And housing plays a big part in the economy because younger generation can't afford a house. A lot of older generation want to keep the wealth that they've accumulated in their house. So building new houses F's them up, but it also F's up the generation below them. Right? So it's a lose-lose. Have you ever traded futures? No, I've highly considered trying to trade the NASDAQ multiple times. I haven't done it. Maybe one day I will. Trickling down here. No direction yet, no. Oh, thank you, Sexy Ardra. God bless. Try to be kind. Honest and kind. I think that's kind of how I live my life. Just try to just be a straight shooter. You can ask Piper. I'll tell you the truth even when you don't want to hear it. Slam Banjo, what's going on, man? Here we go. Good morning, man. Yeah, this is not something I really want to participate in, guys. Normally we've taken a couple trades by now, but oh yeah, give it 2 months and he'll be walking. Yeah, he's already walking like pretty much from me to mom. When you hold him, he's got this little walker with the wheels. He pushes. Man, he lives on that thing. He loves it, but soon enough. I'm not sure. I haven't traded. I mean, I own stocks outside of crypto, but I haven't traded futures. I love the NASDAQ. I love watching NASDAQ I think I could do well with my strategy trading the NASDAQ. However, I've never ventured. I've mainly traded Bitcoin for 3 years straight and not married to it, but you become to get familiar with it. You recognize the patterns within it. You've been watching it for years. You get accustomed to it. You're able to kind of wean out the BS, right? Like, this is complete dog crap, right? So here comes the news. Existing home sales up. Okay, up. So it's good news. Existing home sales have increased from 3.92 to 4. Coming up. So decent. We'll see how the market reacts. NASDAQ dumping. We'll see what that has done to our Fed Watch tool. Rate cuts dropping. So this was at 80 this morning. Now it's at 77. So this is not the greatest news. Little sweep and go here. Little sweep and go on the news. No sweep and go. I'd like to see a push through here. That would be great. NASDAQ bouncing, Bitcoin bouncing. I'm going to take a stab here. Looking for follow through here. TP1 hit. Going to take off quite a lot. I'm going to take 75% there. Just a quick one. Stop loss to entry. See if we get follow through here. Coming into VWAP right now. 74 realized on that trade. Let's see if we can continue to push into this liquidity in this high here. Just going off of that SFP, guys. Looking for continuation here. We'll see if we get it. Challenge the highs, maybe. Let's go, Bitcoin. Push. Don't be a nambe pambe. Boom, 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 and that's enough out of me, guys. It's my son's birthday. Managed to get a little tickle in there. Oh, man. Gang, gang, gang. We'll see what goes on here. Hopefully it continues to push. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, and I'll see Discord members in the Discord. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an Otter gang with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.